go ahead and share the stream. I quite like streaming, I've found, because I like being able to talk to people while I do this. Unfortunately, currently there's no one here. I feel really bad. I apologize to anyone who showed up earlier and I wasn't here. I got called away for a bit and ended up forgetting to turn off the stream. I put that I was coming back and I really wasn't. So again, anyone who was affected by that, I apologize. This one, I will be here the whole time. I will also be recording and posting this to YouTube later. Streaming. Feel free to join me. Okay, post. And we're off. I think I'm not sure what this is, so let's go check it out. I'm not sure if this is... Oh, wait, his hands are moving. I missed that. Cool, nice subtlety. I like going through these a lot, often. Okay. I believe they're referring to the lack of information from the developers about future releases, which currently it seems to be completely silent, which is about what you'd expect. I'm noticing that my Picardo is over here, so I actually can't see if anyone's watching or not. There we go. Okay. I might do that later. Actually, I didn't have much trouble with installing, so maybe it's not the best idea for me to do it rather than somebody who's had trouble with it. I also have no idea how to use the render farm. Ah, the line tool. Yeah, that was cool. And I should really forward my dad to this because his response to how can I program on Windows would be, well, two-step process. One, throw out your Windows and go get Linux. He believes that Linux is the ultimate. So, yeah. Anyway, what should I do? What should I animate? I feel like I start every single stream with that question. So feel free to comment with suggestions. Maybe I am just silly and other people have better answers to said questions. Ooh, I got a subscriber. Okay. No comments. I will spare you guys the boring statistics or logistics or analytics, I think they're called. Go to YouTube though. Maybe a ballet move? That'd be fun. What would a good ballet move be? Let's just type in ballet. We've got ballet. I wish I could play the sound, but unfortunately my sound doesn't work when my mic is plugged in, so I apologize for that. Wait, this is a documentary of sorts, it seems. Oh, but that's gorgeous. Look at that. Whew. Swan Lake has some gorgeous moves. I've tried animating this before and I failed the first time, so maybe we could try again. Let's just skip to something in the middle. Woot! I'm always impressed with people who can do ballet. I do not have this flexibility or control of my muscles to do something so cool. Yeah, I'm not sure I have the ability to animate that either. Maybe just that move.
I will be quiet, but I will be in here.
Okay. Say hi, Neek.
Hi. I brought a book.
You brought a book?
Yeah, because Pegasus in Flight is now my homework.
Oh, really? Lucky bug?
I know, right?
I had to deal with math and Ben Foster, and you get to read Pegasus in Flight. How is this fair? Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if I could, like, animate it as if those were real wings. I need him in a normal pose. Oh, look at that. Oh, right there. Right there. Okay. I think I may have found my plan for today, people. That was flipping gorgeous. So, OpenToonz. And the funny thing is, from a streaming perspective, again, I look like I'm talking to myself. Oh my gosh. This ballet has 19 million views. Let's not go into the comments because I've seen some nasty YouTube comments in my time. So, luckily none of them were on my videos. I realized I should probably clarify that. But what if I do a background today? I haven't done a background in a while. I should make a new project. I always forget to do that. Okay, 6:54. Why'd the lights dim? In draw scene X out pal and scripts. Sketching, please. So if you look, I'm going to pull it over. They've got like a rock over here, some kind of rocky stuff in the background, and yet more rocks and trees. So I think I'm gonna do a quick sketchy background involving rocks and trees. So, but let's make it a smaller. Let's actually take this level and futz with it a little bit. Sorry, mess with it. I feel like futz is gonna sound really weird on thing. I'm not swearing, honest. Level settings. We're gonna double this. Ugh. Whatever. In order to double it, it's not gonna let me mess with that. Unless maybe if I turn that off? Nope. 24, 18. Okay, X. And now it's super huge. What if actually I should draw my background in a different program. Let's do that. I've got my lovely, oh, that was an owl I was doing earlier. Again, I'm really sorry to anyone who came to the earlier stream and I was not here. I feel really bad. We do not want that one. We're gonna call this BG for day. I think it was 654, but I might be wrong on that. Whoa, it's nice and wide. Okay, so we've got kind of like a stone over here. It's funny, they've got like, it seems to cut off suddenly or something, like it's a little more obvious that it's a stage prop, but we're gonna pretend that it's not very obvious and just make this a rock. Says the person who doesn't know how to draw rocks. But to reiterate something said by Shifu in the newest Kung Fu Panda movie. If you don't like spoilers of lines either, close your ears. If you only do what you can, no wait. If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now. I think that's what he said. So, in other words, screw up. It does help you improve. I watched that again today. I got to go to Kung Fu Panda 3 again today, and it was awesome. I quite love that movie. I would go again, but I feel like spending yet another $4 on it when it's going to come out on DVD probably in the next, actually 6 months, I don't know when it's coming out, is a little bit of overkill. I'm going to save this in desktop. No, actually we're going to save this where it's supposed to be. I wonder, can I add this to favorites? I don't know if that actually worked. But anyway. OpenToonz 1.0. Oops, not what I wanted. I wanted projects. Projects. Day 654. I'm going to say input. We're going to just call this BG. And it's Clip Paint Studio format so that I can keep my layers, but I will mix that up in a sec. We're gonna kind of pull this here, no, straight, and we're gonna maybe make this look like water a little bit, but you've got shore. More like the shore should be like that, so he can come down this way, but you still got a nice lake there. Cattails, because what lake is complete without marsh grass or grass in general and cattails? if we just go ahead and select that. No, Control Z, Control Paste. Let's go ahead and copy and paste a few times because I am too lazy to do that over and over again. So if we do it like that, and then we go ahead and, can I combine layers? Combine selected layers. Okay, now let's go ahead and add more cattails that are more original to distract from the fact that I've just copied that 4 times. And some more marsh grass, or grass, I guess I keep calling it marsh grass. And now I'm looking at this going, that's probably really big cattails. Let's look up a picture of cattails real quick, because I actually don't know what they look like. I mean, I have a general idea. They're called cattails, right? Have I just been idiotically saying something wrong? Nope, they're called cattails. Cattails next to a lake. They're actually way smaller than I'm making them. So we're gonna just go ahead and take these, and we're gonna go ahead and make them smaller, just a little bit. And then we're gonna do a silly thing. We are going to copy them again. Oh my gosh, that does not look good. Okay. Enter, Control D, zoom, and let's see how that looks. I like it! Okay. And now we need to merge this down again. Merge with layer below. Good. Now, probably let's do a little bit of rocky stuff in the back here. Because there were rocks in the back, and or at least I think that's what they were. I know that you can't save it. It's not a big deal. Oh my gosh. I do very much talk to my electronics. For those of you who are curious, I am not officially diagnosed insane. Not officially. Should probably be working on my graphic design assignment. I have stuff due, but no, I'm working on this. And we've got the lake having some nice rippling effects. The moon over here, that's smaller. Maybe if I have twinkly stars. I don't normally have a full background. This is probably way further into a background than I've done for any of mine. I do have the one where it was like a lizard or something in a desert landscape, and I kind of went all out for that one. But in most cases, I do very small stuff, if anything, because the emphasis is supposed to be on animating. But I am in the mood for this tonight. We're gonna go take it a step further and make some color. So doesn't have any anymore. Perfect. And cover. Take it down a step further. I think I need to take it down a step even further to distinguish between the one in the back and the one in the front. I think I've got too much of a reflection on there. So Nika, I've been singing lower songs recently, and guess what song got stuck in my head? How does it go? Wait a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play, and I cannot text you with a drink in my hand, eh? You should have made some plans with me, you knew that I was free, and now you won't stop calling me, I'm kinda busy. Oh, she's shaking her head. She refuses to participate.
And you're interrupting.
You're reading and I'm interrupting?
There.
Okay, I won't interrupt then. I feel kind of awkward saying nothing when I know it's recording sound. Okay. Just giving a little bit of definition here so you can see where these cattails are. Let's go ahead and add a layer this to be much darker. Actually, no, much greener. Change the brush so we can just get a little bit of this grass in here. Okay, one more layer. Bucket fill, nice black. Whoa, prefer only to editing layer. Let's go ahead and turn that down and erase from here down. Okay. Need one more layer because this is going to be transparent. We're going to go ahead and bucket in a nice white background. Perfect. Go ahead and save, but then we're going to go ahead and save as because we want a PNG version. Yes. And I know some people use JPEG, some people use TIFF. I honestly don't know much difference between them. I use PNG because that means when I want a transparent background, I have it. We're gonna save scene. We're gonna call this Swan. Actually, underscore version 001 because I feel like this might be one where I have to work with versions browser. What I want to see is, I guess not. Interesting. Other stuff, sorry. Sidetracked. I put it in inputs. Gonna load. Perfect. Except that it's huge. You know what? We're gonna change the camera settings. What would that be? Scene settings? No. Output settings. Okay, we want output settings. This time, let's use one of our things over here. What did I do? I think I did 1090. Nope. Below that. That one. Okay. Perfect! Except that it's a little big. We'll just take this and go ahead and select it all and make it bigger. Oops. Oh well. Level settings. Maybe if I use this. FX. Let's double click on camera. Pops up over here, of course. Right now I'm 30 by 16.875. So we'll do that. We'll take my level, go to level settings, 30 by 16.88. That's good enough. Perfect. It's now good. And then my guy's gonna come prancing down here. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna save this BG level. Wait a second, the moon got cut off. Why did the moon get cut off? Looks like it's gonna get cut off. Okay. Wait, what'd it do? Oh, I get it. Technically, I brought in the same one twice. So it's gonna be exactly the same for this next. Okay. Well, let's just get to the actual animating. So. I did not find this. Found this on groups.google.com. Or not groups.google. One of the one of the discussions. Where is it? Was it this one? No. Well, no idea. There was one in here, but whatever it was, basically, they told me that it's possible to have opacity changing on this, which is flipping awesome. All you gotta do is click and hold until that lovely box appears. Which I wonder if... No, it is not available on the toggle camera option. However, if you go to FX and you click on your column at insert or add, I'm not sure what the difference is, but I'm going to say, I think the difference is whether or not it's tied to something. So you want to say insert, image adjust levels. When you double click on this, you've got your alpha input output, and that'll let you change, like, adjust colors. Say I want absolutely no red. Well, right now I'm getting absolutely no picture. Oh, it's because it's turned off. Oh my. Absolutely no red made oh duh. That's not absolutely no red, that's absolutely no RGB input. We want absolutely no red input, and now it changes. Gotta love it. Let's put it together. Woot! So we're just going to go ahead and delete that now. We're good! And when you press preview, it'll give you a nice full thing. Oh my, I kind of need to adjust this layer as well. What did we have? This was 30, I believe. Nope, 30. Oh my. Okay. That'll do it. Now we can even run off the screen if I want him to. And now for the hard part, the actual animating. The part where I get to totally look dorky, but you know, it's fun. It's fun. So first pose we've got is him over here, and he's looking like uppity. I'm on top of the world, got a really nice arch going with his arms here. If I'm doing real wings, it'd be kind of like that. His head's tilted back. His legs are like that, and he's got his feet on his tiptoes. Back is arched really, but it's a nice straight here, so it's not, it's like more like it's his whole body is pushed forward and less like just his back is. If I wanted that, my little brush, kind of nice like that, and then let's just go ahead and sketch in some feathers here. Oh my gosh, he actually looks like something. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to go ahead and draw out my frames for my background. Let's just play it safe and draw them out to a ridiculous length. But we're going to go ahead and set the stop currently at 15. Back to animation, which I wasn't in it before apparently. We're going to go ahead and save, control save. Okay. Let's step forward until I've got, oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and, I went ahead, oh my gosh, I pushed play. No! I gotta re-find my spot. Act 1, Scene 2. I'm gonna let it play for a sec, so feel free to watch with me. Oh, there's like swans. I think they're fake swans. It looks like he's coming in soon. Oh, there he goes. Did a lovely jump onto screen. Oh my gosh, this guy is so graceful. Oh, there's my starting pose. Yay! Okay, I just gotta remember not to press the space bar until after I'm out of the YouTube. Okay, now his next pose was something like he's down lower No, not quite. This leg should still be where it is, but more leaning this way, because the other leg is over here. And he's doing kind of a bent leg thing, so he's got a leg there. Oh my, he's gorgeous. He should be slightly lower, but not by much. He's brought his head, his chin down. He's not looking down up quite as much. But let's go ahead and put that in a realistic position. Otherwise, he's got a giraffe neck. He's kind of pulling his arms down a little bit. So his wings are going to be folding up a little bit. And now let's find the next pose. Oh my. Oot! His next pose. Whoa, I did it again. You know, I did it again. Okay. And next pose. I don't think I made him go down far enough. So we've got... I'm going to actually add a pose in there that isn't actually in there because I need more of an anticipation than that. I want him to bend down some, even though it's not what the guy actually did. The guy, oh my gosh, he went straight from like this last pose to jumping into the air. But I'm going to give my guy a little bit more of a downward anticipation. Pretending that I actually know how anatomy works. And actually his arms go up because he then goes into a hop in which he pulls his arms down to make it look like he's flapping his wings. It's gorgeous. So let's see. Oh my gosh, that looks awkward and nasty. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Cut. Let's try this again. Slightly down. I'm leaving his arms more or less where they were because I really want to just get that ready for the flap. See, does that look better? And then next pose is kind of like up here. He did a nice jump. His legs are practically straight with his feet still like that. Now I need to get back to here so I can make sure he's still on land. And his arms should be down. But actually, let's go ahead and let his wings should be kind of like a cup, like he's catching air here. The way that would actually look is kind of like, I don't know. next pose. Does like a... He lands on this foot. And then he bends it. And the other one is getting ready to step. Hopefully someday in the future I'll be able to do this without the reference. Like, I know everybody uses reference, but it would be really nice to be able to, like Lankeen does, to just pull it out of my hat. Not there yet. Haven't studied it enough. He's studied ballet and the way people move and the way everything happens. We're gonna keep that kind of like a cup, but we're gonna flip these up a little bit. Let the end feathers trail a little bit. He's getting ready to move his weight onto the other leg. He's gonna push this one down and kick off so that he can do it. Oh, I did it again. Okay. He's gonna push this. I keep pointing with my finger as if you guys can actually see that. So he goes down and this leg gets on the ground and pushes off into another similar jump. So just a couple more frames. And actually I'm going to detour from the reference a little bit because he's not actually using his wings like you would wings. So I'm gonna, as he pushes this foot down, which this foot comes off the ground. He doesn't actually push with this foot. As he pushes off the ground, he's pulling his arms back up. No, that's not right. He's pulling his arms back up so that when he gets into the jump, I can have him flap his wings again. And I think my head is getting smaller and smaller. Portion control or proportion control, I don't know. Volume control is the word. Volume control. I have none of it. So we're going to pull him up. But actually, I don't like that his leg is completely straight there. I'm going to bend it. That's better. Let's go ahead and save before I lose all my work because it decides to crash on me, which it's done multiple times in the past week. It's frustrating. Next thing. Next frame. Pushes off with this leg, so it's going to be straight. We're going to go ahead and make both of them straight. Toes pointed down. Wings up. This is actually this whole it being bigger than my thing is getting really helpful when it comes to the wings. Let's just pull his wings out. And as he goes, I'm gonna flap his wings down again. That is a nasty wing. Okay. That's a better sketchy wing. And actually I can pull him a little higher than the guy actually went because of the wings. Like, if you really have wings and you're really flapping these wings, you're going to go higher than you would if you were, say, just working with arms. but I want it to be kind of cupping. I feel like his wings are growing. Are his wings growing? I think he might be growing, but that's okay because we can pretend that he came closer towards the camera. And now I need him to land. He lands on this foot again, so I'm gonna pull him further this way. Like he's just above the water. And the weird thing's gonna be in the actual animation, like when I render it out, if you notice his head's completely, I'm gonna trail these feathers a little bit, his head's completely out of frame, so I might have to make this camera bigger and mess with my background a little bit. Then he lands on this foot, bends it. And he looks like a strange monkey man right now. I'm gonna give him like he's kind of pulling his wings up a little bit. Might have to redraw this frame later, but we'll see. And from that, he runs into a different move, which I'm going to pretend didn't happen. And I'm just going to push him straight into a running off the screen. Or actually, what if from here, he really took off? Like literally, what if he flew into the sky? We're going to do that. We're going to pull his leg down here. Keep it bent. Like, gotta really bend this one. Gonna pull his thing down, and he's gonna be pulling his arms up because he's getting ready to burst upwards, and he's gonna be looking upwards because you look where you're going. That's one useful thing I've found with eyes. You look where you're planning on going. And no, that's not what I don't want him to do that. I want him to look like he's really pulling these wings up so fast that it's trailing behind. And his feet are on the ground and he's getting ready. And now we're gonna have him shoot up. So now actually I'm gonna give him one more rein. We're gonna emphasize this pose one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and let him stay on the ground a little bit longer. I like heavy anticipations when it comes to takeoffs. Like, you're about to shoot yourself into the air. You need a lot of time to be like, okay, pulling my wings up. So let's go ahead and give him fully extended, gorgeous, beautiful wings. I love wings. I draw birds all the time. Birds, dragons. I spent a long time just drawing dragons. Birds, dragons, and just winged men is something that I draw a lot. He's ready. And now we can make him shoot up because we've pulled his arms up enough that it could be a drastic motion, drastic pull down of the wings. Should be catching air here edge of the wings tips would be giving me some trail. And legs completely straight. Or actually, let's go ahead and, no, how long are this guy's legs? I think I made his legs really long. No. All that's left in the frame are his legs, with a little bit of his body here. And now, let's give you one last view of his feet. And we're good. We're going to save that. We're going to take you, we're going to reframe these onto 3s, just to get an idea of what's going on. Oh my. Forgot where I set the ending, so we're going to set stop marker. Let's try this again. So 1, onion skin needs to be turned off. 2, I think these need to be even longer. 4s. And actually we're gonna then step by 2s. Let's try that. Save, control save, just in case. Oh, I like it. But it's really slow, so let's go ahead and in between it. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just reframe these all to 2s, and then it's super easy. Gonna each 2. And I think each 2. And now we got 2s. Saving, save. Always save really often. Because you never know when the program's going to quit on you and then you lose stuff. Let's go ahead and delete that. I want to be able to see the last and the next. Okay. And here it was really cool in the video. He slid his foot over. Like, there was no lifting the foot off the ground at all. He just slid it over, and it was gorgeous. I use gorgeous a lot, I've noticed. It looked very cool the way he slid his foot over. Oh my, this one's a big one. Like, he'd be pressing off of his foot here, but it'd still be bent some, because he hasn't pressed off yet. Then this one would be drawing over and kind of look like that, because he's pulling up so that he can kick off with this one. The waist would be not quite in between them. You'd be picking up speed, so I'd probably pull it further. This is an in-between that's favoring that one, and I might have to adjust that. Okay, thinking of the shoulders in this one. It's got it more like that, and that one he's got it more like that, so probably like that. Arcs, gotta love him. Oh. Okay. I'm just doing a quick in-betweening process so I can see what's going on. No, he's fallen, so I'm gonna favor the last one. He's getting ready with this foot to land, and this one I'm gonna kind of let dangle a little bit because he knows that he's gonna land on this foot and let this foot just move over, and not even sure necessarily what to do with his wings. Let's turn onion skinning off for a sec. Yeah, that works. Okay. Gotta turn onion skin back on. He had a lot of really quick movements, and this is mainly because I was skipping probably 10 frames at a time to get to the poses that I considered keyframes. So, and how long have I been streaming? I have been at this for an hour and 3 minutes. Makes sense. Hold on, what part is this? Hold on. Why does he suddenly jump there? Oh, so this should be his foot landing here and him moving over and dragging this foot. Got it. Like, right now his foot's dragging, literally. Or actually he's kind of picking it up. His wings are starting to come up. They're not quite there yet. Yeah, there we go. And this one, we're going to do something silly, and we're actually going to pull him down instead of up, because I want that to be springy. I like springy animation. And actually, to compensate for that, we're going to fix the wings in this one. Because I made the wings go completely up, but I don't like that anymore. I'm going to go ahead and make it so that these are going down now. Because he pulled his wings all the way up in that. And his wings should be going down now to compensate and help him go. Help him go upwards. I would be a very bad in-betweener. My volumes are all over the place. But you know, it's really fun to just kind of be willy-nilly, not paying much attention to. Hold on, where's my other one? Oh, got it. Okay, so now he'd be coming down now, favoring the top one a little bit. And again, his legs would be splitting a little bit because he's planning on landing on this foot, so it would stay straight so that he can get into that nice landing. Whereas this one would bend a little bit because he knows he's about to move. I think those might be really long legs. And he's starting to decide he wants these wings to be back up, so I'm just kind of sketching this stuff in. I'm not bothering with details for the moment because I don't think I'm going to clean this one up. Now it's a matter of pulling his leg down here because he's got really long legs towards the end of this. I'm not sure if that's a product of bad drawing or just bad drawing. I guess it's bad drawing. There's no other option. If I were to clean this up and actually give him a character design, he would be more consistent. So actually we're going to take these, and he's already pretty well in between for this part. So we're going to reframe these to ones and see how that goes with the timing. I'm going to delete these. First save, save, save. Okay. We're going to reframe this to twos. Try that again. We're gonna step this to if it'll actually does that. I think it has to do with where your cursor is, but it's really frustrating sometimes. I can't figure out how to fix it. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play this. Okay, it does something weird in there for a sec, but I couldn't see it because of the onion skin. So let's try this again. Well, for one, 17 is missing. So what happened is when I saved it, I think it saved wrong. No, where's my 17? Okay, well, most of it's okay, I think. 17 and 1 and 2 are identical. What's going on here? Okay. 17 is unnecessary. As really is 2, but let's try this again. Now let's slow these down by half. I mean, yikes, seriously. I apologize to all my Korean viewers, if I have any. Okay, why did it do that again? Why is 18 missing? And 3... I have all my frames, right? This is beginning to drive me nuts. Okay, I have all my old ones. We're gonna try something. Let's go here. Let's go auto renumber and see how that screwed up or fixed it. Nope, I lost yet another set. Okay, before anything else gets screwed up, I'm saving. And I'm reopening OpenToonz. Not sure why it's been saving an oh yeah, it's because of what I'm loading. Let's try this again. I want animation, please. Well, I think that's about as good as I'm going to manage today. Go to output settings, everything's good, except that you should be MOV. Okay, I think that's options. I think, what have I been doing? Animation. Okay, let's... No, actually, I've just been doing videos, so we're gonna cancel. Real quick, I want 1090 by 1080, not 1920 by 1080. MOV, options, video, okay. Okay, it makes me, what the heck? Okay. My sizes are all good. Everything's good. Let's go try rendering. Good, it's all there. Oh my. I forgot that it was black on color. We're going to come over here, we're going to go to FX, and we're going to do what I showed you earlier. Column 1, insert, image adjust levels. We're going to take the alpha input and just pull it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and check this out and see how it is. Turn down alpha output. Shift S, let's go ahead and give my, there we go, okay. That should be easier to see, so we're gonna then go to X sheet, render. How'd that turn out? Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's about what I have patience for tonight. I will be uploading this video on YouTube probably overnight, so it should show up tomorrow morning, aka the morning of the 16th. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go probably watch TV and then sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I'm not sure yet if I'm doing this vlog all weekend or if I'll take weekends off. I will let you guys know. Have a good evening / morning. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.